the legal system is in a place with this serial killer that they have to take the death penalty off the table because they won't know who the other victims are if they don't, and then there won't be closure for other families. So at the end of this, Rex Heuermann gets the last laugh because we don't even get to see him murdered in the manner that he murdered so far 6 women. We don't get to see that because he's going to bargain giving up the additional bodies so that he does not face the death penalty. And that's disturbing because there shouldn't be a way for him to get around that. He cut off arms and legs, and they believe that he did that while they were alive. He decapitated them to kill them, but they don't believe that he was butchering these women in this manner after they were dead. Now, there is some inclination that there was also necrophilia going on, but that absolutely a large part of it was torturing the woman before she died. It was not kill her and then mutilate her. It was mutilate her, then kill her. Torture her, then kill her. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that he now knows that he can leverage additional bodies so that he doesn't get the death penalty is just disappointing. And because this is a white man in middle-class America that by all rights and purposes is an upstanding citizen of society and just has a little bit of problem of killing just prostitutes that nobody cares about, they're going to allow that to happen. They're going to allow for him to give up additional bodies to get out of the death penalty. Because these are just sex workers. That's how society looks at it. These women have less. You can better believe if it was Chelsea Clinton, if it was Bush's daughters, if it was some other white president's daughters, because we don't talk about the Obamas, okay? We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? There would be nothing but the death penalty coming for that individual. But because he's been murdering sex workers, he can negotiate whether or not he gets the death penalty. I'll just give you 2 more bitches I killed. They don't mean anything to him. The women that he murdered and the bodies that he threw in pieces on Gilgo Beach meant nothing to him. Every time he killed somebody, he went back and perfected the method on paper. It's wild. Like he has stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Like he's literally going through and be like, okay, I killed victim 1. She was too loud. I didn't have enough time with her. So now I got to silence her faster so that I can have more fun with her. The only person that was having fun was him. Nobody else was having fun. But this is a terminology that he's using in his manifests that have been released. I want you guys to understand the psychopathy and the psychology behind individuals like this. Because they're everywhere in society. This year alone, you're going to cross paths with at least 15 murderers. Just in your day-to-day, I'm going from here to there. You know what I'm saying? I actually happen to know a few murderers that are now reformed. I have some friends that have spent time in prison for murder. Shit, there's a lady on my board that just got out of prison for 26 years for murder. But there's different types of murderers. And I want you to know what the fuck is going on in their minds and how they view you. I want you to know that if your stomach says don't do it, don't fucking do it. If your tummy says take flight, take fucking flight. Run for your fucking life. Please be prepared to fight the fuck back. Because in the lifestyle, you may very well have to fight for your fucking life. Because there's more than one Rex Heuermann out there. There is more than one man that has killed a woman last night and is writing down how to perfect his next kill. He killed a man and a toddler, though. That's non-negotiable to me as far as the death penalty. The case is still active. You guys can go look up Gilgo Beach serial killer. Originally it was a Gilgo Beach 4. Now it's a Gilgo Beach 6. We can look forward to those numbers, or not look forward to those numbers, rather, to continue to climb. I just want you guys to know that, like, this is the mentality, and like I said, the psychopathy and the psychology of an individual like this. This man was murdering women and then crawling into bed with his wife. Like, I love you so much. Mwah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a special type of brain, and not special in a good way. But I want you guys to be aware, because you guys are aware of the police. You guys know the police are out there. But there's also serial killers. There's also individuals that have, like I said, very much like Rex Heuermann, perfected how to murder. That are taking notes after they murder. Fuck off my live, gamer. Don't request me for shit. We not cool. And I'm standing on that. Anyways. I just want you guys to be aware, because you guys are so aware of the police. You guys are so aware of what can happen when you come in contact with the police. And I want you guys to be aware of what can happen when you come across the wrong individual. When your stomach says, yeah, I don't do it, but your mind says, I just need trap. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be aware of how that is. I want you to just go. I want you to say not all money is good money. And I don't know what those women felt, but I know that for certain they felt huge amounts of terror and pain, and were thinking about their loved ones. He has houses in other places. I'm sure he killed people there too. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're watching along the same way that I'm watching Dream, like, okay, I see what you're doing. You're smart. You're not going to give him everybody because you're going to use those bodies as negotiation. That's absolutely what's happening, Dream. And so I just want you guys to know that, like, what you come in contact with, I want you to use your intuition, use your gut feelings, use your instincts. You know what I'm saying? Please have your location on. There's more than one app that you can get to share your location. If you ain't gonna share it with your folks, please share it with your homegirl, your mama, somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because right now there's 30 active serial killers in the United States. 30 active serial killers. And what we know about serial killers is sometimes they don't operate alone. So I just want you to be aware of that, because as this goes on, and I'm actually going to, kind of pull together the reports and make it real for you guys to watch, and you guys will get caught up to date. But this is just one of the very first times that in society, as we speak now, through modern technology, that we're really able to follow the case step by step and as things occur. And this hasn't ever really happened before with serial killers of this magnitude. Even with Samuel Little, when he was convicted, the technology is still, gone above and beyond. Like I said, it's gone above and beyond even 10 years ago. And so, mitochondrial DNA is taking a part in this. And if y'all don't know what mitochondrial DNA is DNA taken off of fibers that is 10 plus years old. You know what I'm saying? Where the DNA has broken down and they're just having to try to do little itty bitty strands to concur. So I just want you to know, a lot of these individuals go about their lives like nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're sitting next to the killer and you don't even know it. Sometimes you think the serial killer is an upstanding citizen of society. We just had a city council member kill a sex worker here. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware. I spent a lot of time raising awareness about these cases and how to avoid the police. But I want you to be aware that there are individuals that wake up with the bottom line is to try to kill you. After watching Dexter, I look at everyone different. Man, Dexter had baseline rapist when went to school with my uncles and aunts and had communication with them, and nobody ever thought it was him. Exactly. Nobody ever thought it was him. A serial killer doesn't look crazy. One of the things that surprised society the most when it came to Ted Bundy, also the Burt Gilman killer, when it came to Ted Bundy, was how attractive and intelligent he was. Serial killers are not stupid people. They do not tend to be stupid people. Stupid people do not get away with murder over and over again. They plot and they plan. Yeah, Dexter got you like, okay, so what I got to do is I got to get 25 yards of tarp, right? And how many of us watched Dexter to be like, what happened to him? And then we found out and we were like, now we know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they have to be smart to be able to find their victim, conquer their victim, and get away with it for so long. Absolutely. So I just want you to know that, like, even when you think you're safe, I want you to always be ready to not be safe. I want you to be like, hey, you know what? I got to keep this in my hand because I might got to stab you in the eye right now, and I don't know. And when you walk out the door, that's when I'm going to put it down. It's okay to be like that. If he's not comfortable and he got to leave, well, then okay. You know what I'm saying? Then okay. But I want you to come home alive. Because I tell you that 4,000 women are dying in sex work a year, and it's not because the police are killing 4,000 women. It is because somebody else is killing 4,000 women. There are 30 active serial killers and on every single day inside the United States. 30 active serial killers. There's one in Baltimore, but because the women are street workers, their deaths are rarely investigated here. Absolutely, and that is what we're talking about. And the thing is this, is y'all, I know there is an anti-law enforcement, but somebody has got to stand up, i.e. me, that screams, find their killers. You know what I'm saying? Their life was not in vain. It was not disvalued. It was not worth anything. They are priceless. Their families need to have closure and peace. Women's bodies are not supposed to be scattered across landscapes. That's just not okay. And so when I talk about the legal aspect of the lifestyle, I also want you to know that there is a deadly aspect of the lifestyle and that women are dying. 4,000 of them. And they are the perfect victim for a serial killer. And history has proven that. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the Houston lady that went missing from the club? Jasmine James got into an Uber to go to a date, and the Uber driver took her to his place instead, and he butchered her. He murdered her. He dismembered her. He took photos of her dismembered body. Eventually, the police served a warrant, arrested him, brought him in, found the photos in his phone, and somehow he got released, even though he's been charged with her murder. And they think that he may have fled to Africa. Because she was a sex worker, it was okay to let him out of jail. We had a homeless serial killer out here also, but also for a minute, and because they felt like their life was lesser than he killed. Exactly, he killed over and over again. I meant to look this up. Just came across my live on Trafficked and Missing Persons, and it said there was a serial killer in Indiana where over 500 body parts had been found on a farm. A serial killer in Indiana with 500 body parts on a farm. That's insane. That's just, I haven't even looked into it, so I don't know what the background on that is yet, but it's just, I want you guys to be aware that those people exist. Monsters are real, and they look like you and I. And that's the fact. Yeah, you see those rape and claims with Uber and Lyft? Have you been sexually, it's insane. So I just want you guys to be aware of the real threats that you guys face. I'm going to put up a reel about Rex Heuermann, and I'm going to start doing some news. Better get a carry concealed permit. Hey, listen, I love mine. keep it on me. You know what I'm saying? But I just want you guys to be aware. I do a lot of like legal stuff, but I want you to know that there are people out here that are intently preying upon sex workers, and they're going to continue to prey upon them. I'm so sorry. I had a young girl one time ask me to send her an Uber. She was in Atlanta, and I sent her the Uber, and she ended up he like turned off on a road, and she was like, yo, this is not where I'm supposed to be going. And she actually was armed, and so he ended up pulling over on the side of an orchard, and she got out the car and just drew down on him and was like, you're gonna get the fuck back in your car, drive away, or you're gonna fucking die tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get to pick, but that's what's gonna happen. And it does, you know what I'm saying? You guys gotta be armed. You guys gotta be afraid not to fight. Don't be afraid to fight. Don't be afraid to fight. Studies show this. You keep your nunchucks on you. Damn it, you're going to hit somebody in the back from it. Shit, you're going to crash. But don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to put up the fucking fight. They say that if you put up a fight, it increases your chance of escape by 50%. You know what I'm saying? So they say that the individual attacking you is 50% more likely to let you go. If he can subdue you, you know what I'm saying? If he can subdue you and get you to calm down, he knows he has control. So if you come in contact with somebody, wild the fuck out. Because if it's going to cost you your life, would you rather die going out fighting? I'm just going to be honest with you. Fucking fight. Fight your ass off. Don't be afraid to create a fucking victim, because I don't want any of you to be victims. 4,000 women a year. That's a lot of fucking bodies that nobody talks about and nobody cares about. You know what I'm saying? 4,000 women. Likewise, just so you guys know, I have an event, fundraising event for my organization. Most of you guys know I work, my goal is to continue to provide harm reduction and outreach on Aurora, as well as provide a safe place for children that are in the lifestyle or women that are truly trafficked and need to escape. And so I have a fundraising event coming up in the end of July. And at that fundraising event, I'm definitely have asked for women to send me their story, because I'm going to have these stories read out aloud so that they're called impact stories, so the individuals really know what the lifestyle is. So if you're interested in sharing your story anonymously, you can definitely send me your story anonymously, and I will make sure Karen reads it so that she can open up her wallet and throw money at my foundation. I know that sounds fucked up, but that's really the thing. I'm tired of people pretending like that, you know, it's all, oh, they're having a great time and nothing bad happens. And I'm tired of people being able to look away like it's nothing. It's nothing. Like they just drive off and they don't care, or that crimes against women are just sex workers and it couldn't happen to them. And I want them to know that every woman is a sister to a sex worker. Every woman is the friend of a sex worker. We are women. We are linked together by our unity in gender. And so for a woman to turn away from another woman is absolutely disgusting to me. And so in my fundraising event, I have a fundraising event, very much took it off of the platform of Race to Dinner, where I make you very, very uncomfortable in who the fuck you are, so that you can face who you are and move the fuck forward. Because you can't create change in any place unless you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I very much intend on making these women understand exactly what happens in the lifestyle. All the way from the morning that you wake up to check out of your hotel room and what that looks like. Because these women simply don't know. They watched Pretty Women and they think that somebody is going to come along and save everybody, and 4,000 women are dying a year. There's not enough motherfucking people coming along to save somebody. and to give them riches and glory. And I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm just saying it ain't happening enough. So my intent is to make them very uncomfortable with the truth. I intend on showing them videos of violence. This is what is happening to women. And does it matter that you get involved and want to see sex work decriminalized? Absolutely. Does it matter that you want to see juveniles off the blade? Yes, it fucking matters. Is there a difference between human trafficking and sex work by choice? Yes, there is. I'm not there to sugarcoat shit. I'm definitely there. They literally have a portion in my event called self-care time, where if it's too much, you have to get up and walk off. Because I'm showing the brutality and the truth of the lifestyle to women that don't even know what it is. And so, if you were interested, I do have women that have already came forward and been like, they need to know my story. If you are interested in sharing, thank you. If you are interested in sharing your story, if you are interested in letting people know what you've gone through, by all means, send me your story. And I will have a woman read it out. And if you want to see somebody read your story out, I'll record it and send it to you. Because I want you guys to know that there are people that do care, but they don't know the steps to take. I'm very comfortably the bridge. Very, very comfortably the bridge. I have no problem kicking off my pleasers to put on some flats to run over there and talk to Karen. And then I'll put on my pleasers to run back over there and talk to my bitches. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a problem in switching in places to do that. I just want you guys to know that there's somebody in that space wanting to make it happen for you guys. If we can supply housing to drug addicted, mentally ill, homeless for free for 2 years, why can't we do that with sex workers? Do you know what a sex worker would do with free rent for 2 years? She'd get a fucking college degree and be beasting in society. You know what I'm saying? Like real business. If I just said to you, hey bitch, hey, check this out. You ain't got to work for the next 2 years. All I need you to do is go to school. You know what I'm saying? The problem with legalization, we need decriminalization over legalization. And then I got to get off of here because I actually have a really important pitch today. Like it's a huge pitch this afternoon at 10 o'clock. So y'all or this morning at 10 o'clock. So I'll definitely, root for me because it is a huge pitch. It is obviously a pitch in service of others. I feel like I'm called to service of others. So this is why I do this. But my argument against legalization and decriminalization is if we legalize sex work, then we are now legalizing human trafficking, and we don't want to legalize human trafficking. We want to be able to set a standard of there is sex work by choice and then there is human trafficking. And if anybody wonders, there is no such thing as sex work by choice for anybody under the age of 18. That is called survival mode. And granted, after the age of 18, you may also be in survival mode, but there is a big difference between a child and an adult. So for me, my age is like, hey, can you at least be 21? That's my age that I prefer. But the legal age is 18. So we need to decriminalize so that we can continue to prosecute traffickers. That doesn't mean that I'm saying prosecute pimps. What I'm saying is there are actual traffickers out here. Actual traffickers. And they need to be caught. They need to be stopped. Because it's bad all the way around. Nobody you know what I'm saying? You've seen the trafficked victims. We've all gone and got our nails done at salons that have 75 Vietnamese women and these weird shops in the back. We know what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? We all saw the white man go into the spa, and now it became an Asian hate crime when it should have became a sex worker crime. I've never seen nothing piss me off. Well, he killed all Asian women. No, there were 2 white women that he killed as well. That was a sex worker crime. That was, I'm pissed off at sex workers and y'all made it Asian hate because y'all didn't want to use the word sex workers. But we've got to come to the understanding that people hate sex workers and people want to kill them. That's why they're dying at numbers of 4,000 a year. That's twice the number of enlisted soldiers, friendly or foreign fire. Twice the number. You are safer in the fucking military than you are in the lifestyle. Plain and simple. I do have to get off of here because, like I said, I have a huge pitch coming this morning. Y'all keep your fingers crossed for me. Send me all the positivity, or don't send me no negativity. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get ready, get in my zone to go kill this pitch and tell these people why they need to be investing in me to help change the face of sex work. No, I'm just telling y'all, like, it's my way to raise awareness. Because it breaks my heart that 4,000 women aren't going to come home. Out of those 4,000 women, you need to know that anywhere between 15 and 2,000 are mothers. My mama was a sex worker during the time that Gary Ridgway was driving up and down Pack Highway. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to... it's generational. I know my daughter will never do it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to break generational curses, and I want to see women live their best life. I watched my mother struggle the rest of her life after she left the lifestyle. And she had folks for 13 years. I watched her struggle because she was so destroyed that she couldn't find her way. Then she was such a free spirit that she couldn't conform to anything. And it was brutal. And she still lived life on her own terms. But I want to see it be easier for everybody else. Because when you exit out this lifestyle, it's a mind fuck. It really is. And I just want to see women be successful and live their best lives. Because if you come out the lifestyle, I tell everybody you got to walk through hell a couple times in the lifestyle. So you deserve the best. So I'm going to get off of here. It's nothing but love. You know I love you guys deeply. Thank you. I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to kill it. I swear I am. And I'm going to go get ready. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I always say it's never the numbers. It's the people that listen that I care about. So no drama today. I will get back with y'all. But now I got to go get ready for my pitch. Y'all stay up, stay positive. Happy stacking, safe trapping. Keep your head on a swivel. Don't hesitate. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And it's all love. You guys know that I don't wish you anything but peace, love, joy, abundance, and prosperity 100-fold times 100-fold. Y'all stay up and stay positive. I'm out.
So you guys, welcome to my channel. If any of you guys come across it, yeah, this channel is to bring awareness of sex workers, traffickers. You know, this channel is for the women that live the lifestyle. You feel me? Women's stories. You know how we made it this far and everything like that. Even to try to keep the young girls from getting into it at a young age, you know. And there's going to be a reality show coming. It's a lot coming, you know. It's going to be a lot of sex work stories. We're collabing. We're going to be collabing with other people that's in the lifestyle, that used to be in the lifestyle, and that has platforms. So if you want to, you know, if you want to go see the T, jump over there on the 30416T. You know, if you want some laughs and giggles and everything. I'm still preparing more, putting more videos up and everything. But I had a crazy 2 months. You know how life hits you and people steal from you and people keep you from succeeding, holding you back. Wait, you know. So it's gonna be more coming up. It's gonna be more live streams. It's gonna be more videos. It's gonna be more comedy. It's gonna be more awareness. So stay tuned for more. And you know, subscribe, share, like if you want. You know, B&Btv network is in the works. So let's do it.